Hi traders, this is Sin with the New Level Trading Report for Wednesday, June 1st. U.S. stocks fell sharply today, suffering their biggest drop in almost a year as downbeat reports on private sector job growth and manufacturing prompted fears that the economic recovery is running out of steam. The Dow was actually down 279 points. The S&P was down 30 and the NASDAQ was down 50 points. I wanted to show you a daily S&P chart, and as you can see, this is actually the 5-minute and just absolute downtrending throughout the day. Actually a nice downtrend coming back into this sell zone area, so lots of opportunity to short that. But what I really wanted to show you is we had this uptrend over the past year, and now we're really in this range, and make that even tighter. You can see it's just basically around the 1345 area, and we came up just a bit and then came right back down, and it looks that we could go back into this 1300 range. Obviously, we had this terrible economic news today, but we also are in, as I said, this resistance area. We have kind of support and resistance, and we're also in summer trading, so this will be interesting to watch and to see if this year is different than the last 2 years when we had this QE2 and QE1 and lots of economic growth and so forth. So this will be interesting as far as trading is concerned. I actually wanted to show you, let's look at this S&P or the S&P futures. As you can see, the same type of situation, a really large candle today on higher than average volume, so that's very telling. The dollar was a little bit interesting though today. You can see we actually made this bullish engulfing, and so we'll wait to see if we do end up going and doing that double bottom that we talked about yesterday. For now, like I said, we do have this engulfing candle, so at least at this point it looks that we could go back up into that that range that we talked about over the last few weeks. Don actually had some nice trades in the morning. He got Apple, PCLN, and Visa to the up and to the downside, and did well, but paired all of those gains and ended up with a losing day today. He actually traded oil and silver futures, and just a tricky day to trade. So I did want to show you something that Don actually is doing. This is a study that he talks about, is implied volatility study, and it's on Thinkorswim, and this is just a little piece of that for you to listen to. Actually, I'm going to take that back to right about there. There we go.
Of why I dump it at as soon as it goes in the money. Look, it's right over the strike. That is for long calls, long puts, okay? That's why these are calls right here. This is what we're viewing, okay? Now, what this is showing us is in the event that here we are sitting on 60 bucks right now. I think it's right at 60. Let's go to the trade page. 59.85. Close enough for example, okay? So here we are sitting at 60. Now, in the event that it goes to 65, now I'm going to line it up as close as I can on price and the crosshairs, you know, right there. And I'm going to look at the number on the very far left side. And that number over on the far left side says 35%. Okay, now in the event that I come over here to 65, and I line it up as best I can, that says 32%. Here it was 35. The other one's 32. Implied volatility drops 3%, going from $60 to 65. So we have to throw this number in here. We have to drop the...
Well, that was an example of, actually it was Peabody Energy BTU. This is just a part of the options education that we provide throughout the day for our members at New Level Traders. Let's take a look at our finviz.com heat map, and as you can see here, we have just all red. Like I said, a really terrible day for the upside trader. Advanced decline was 78% decliners and 14% advancers. Just as I said, a nice downtrending day in all of the indices. As you can see, let's take a quick look at our heat map and also the bubble study. And as you can see, just not much to the upside. Apollo had a decent day. I wouldn't even call that too decent, about 2.5% up. Metro PC was up about a little over 1%, and as you can see, just lots of stocks to the downside. And you can take a better look at that there. Just about everything. The big ones, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, all big down days. Some of the worst ones today. Let's see, that's I think Regions Financial was down about almost 7.5%. Which is Sealed Air Corporation, had a really terrible day today, almost 7.5% down. Monster Worldwide obviously didn't do well, almost a 7% decline. And again, as you can see, just lots of decliners throughout the day. Tomorrow, as far as earnings go, we have the actually it's a very heavy economic day. Monster Employment Index, jobless claims, productivity and cost report, factory orders, nat gas, and petroleum status report. These are all market movers, so we're going to trade what happens tomorrow. Earnings for tomorrow are Joy Global, Pay, which is Verifone Systems, and UTIW. As always, we'd like to invite you to join us here at NewLevelTraders.com. Please call Brian for more information. The number's on our website. Thanks for joining us today. Have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.